I'm going to show you how to set up a data table in Google Sheets and how to pre-program your average so that it will calculate an average for you. All right, so Google Sheets should not be something to be afraid of. You need to know how to manipulate data and be able to get it to do what you want and present in the way you want. So in these things, I usually like to make my fonts a little bigger. Arial is not a good font to use for numbers because L and a 1 look the same, like in milliliter and that kind of thing. So you actually want something with the little serifs on them. You don't want an Arial font or a non-serif font. Okay. Next step is figure out where you want or what your independent variable is going to be. Now I'm going to do this as a biology example because this way no one can accuse me of, oh, she made your data table for you. So this will not work for anybody's, but the style will be what you need it to be. It doesn't matter where you start on here. There's no reason to go all the way over to like J or K, but your left-hand column needs to be your independent variable. So give it a title for the heading because that would be what you would have on the x-axis. Some amount of sugar in grams. And if it seems like it's too wide over here, we have these things. There's text wrapping, which is what I would want, and it'll make it then fit. That's what makes it go wider. Okay. My levels will go underneath that column. So maybe none, 2, and 4. Notice I'm not putting any unit with the number. I put the unit in the heading. Do not put the unit number because it will screw up your ability to make a graph. Okay, going across, this is what I'm going to write trial 1, tab, trial 2, tab, and if I do this, notice how there's that little X there, or not X, but a little blue box. If I hover over it so my cursor turns into a plus sign, I can drag it, and it's like, oh, you would like that. Okay, so a minimum you need to do is 4 trials. So this one here, I'm just going to retype as average. Okay. Now up here, this is where my dependent variable is going to go. I'm going to merge the cell. That's this little box here. I want it to center, so there we go. And this would be and we're going to do it in we're going to do it in a pressure unit, so kPa. All right, so these are my trials, the amount of sugar in my solution. This would be a yeast production lab. So this is what I would have set up. Now, use the spreadsheet to its capabilities. Okay, there are formulas built in here. Anytime I type an equal sign, it's like, ooh, we're going to do something. So if I type equals and then AVER, it's like, oh, you would like an average. Yes, I would love an average. And it wants to know what cells you want an average for. I can highlight the cells, and you see the reference shows up there, C3 colon to F3. So C3 all the way over to F3, it's going to do an average. I hit and enter, and it gives me this like, oh, it looks like an error. The reason it looks like an error is because you have no data there. As soon as I plop in numbers, let's go 98.3, oh no. It's automatically doing an average for me. Okay, so don't panic when it looks like you've made a mistake. You haven't made a mistake, it just doesn't have anything to calculate yet and it's bored. Okay, there is a little blue box underneath there. If I click and drag it down, it's like you would like this formula again. And if you click in that cell and look over here at the URL bar, it tells you what the formula is. For this row here, it wants C5 through F5, and that would be what you would want to do. So that's how you set up a data table using a spreadsheet. Okay, so the dependent variable is the big merge cell at the top. Your independent variable is always your leftmost column. Doesn't matter if you're in column A, column B, whatever, but that's your leftmost column. Again, put the unit up here. I have the unit up here, so you notice when I typed in numbers, I did not type in any units, because if I do, it doesn't change the average because it doesn't know how to average letters. If I get rid of the KPA, now it averages them. That is why I harp on you, and you're like, you think it's just a petty little detail. This is why you guys don't like spreadsheets, is because you don't know how to talk to them. Okay, if it bothers you not having the lines highlighted, you highlight the cells. This box here, that's all borders. There you are. Okay. Having the borders marked is not going to help you make a better graph later, but there you are. If you like that look, then that's what you need to do. That is not on the criteria list. Okay. IV over here with the unit, DV across the top. Make sure you have an average column. For goodness sakes, people, utilize the technology. Let it calculate this stuff for you. Okay. That's how you make a graph. Or sorry, that's how you make a data table using Google Sheets. It's not that hard.